Welcome to Synchronize Swatches, your twice-monthly dose of coolness. I'm your host, Chip Johnson.
And I'm the other guy, Chris Gregory.
Every other week, we watch an episode of the cult classic 1990s sitcom Parker Lewis Can't Lose, and then we record ourselves talking about it.
It's time for Operation Record the Podcast. Are you ready?
It's a power thing.
Gentlemen, Synchronize Swatches. Not a problem.
I've never liked you, Lewis.
Not a problem.
Igna?
Clean out your locker. You're finished.
How you been doing?
Not bad. I'm gonna do my best not to cough throughout this thing.
Oh, no.
I'm not having the coughs anymore. But up until a couple of days ago, that cold I had, when we recorded, I don't know, a week and a half ago or whatever. Was,
Yeah.
The cold itself was only bad for a couple of days, but the cough hung around for a while. It was really fucking irritating.
Dude, I think it's something going around because I actually just went and had lunch with my friend Greg.
Yeah.
And, I had that thing early January where it was like, it was just a cold, but it lingered for fucking ever.
Yep.
And I was just talking to him, and because I was like, man, I'd been trying to get up with him earlier, but, when I came back from Christmas. And I was like, sorry, man, I got sick I was like, and it just wouldn't go. He's like, dude, I got the same exact thing.
Yeah.
He had it a few weeks ago or whatever. He's like, but it just took forever to get rid of.
Yeah.
But it was just a head cold or,
Right.
It's crazy. So it must be
Yeah.
a certain type of bug that's going around.
Yeah, it's funny whenever I get a cold too, because it's like every step of the way is the most annoying part.
Yeah.
When you first get it, it's like, oh man, the fucking sinuses, that's the worst part, and then that kind of fades, and you're like, oh man, the headaches, or oh man, the fucking cough, or the congestion. Every one of them is just like unbearably annoying.
Yep.
Why can't I get onto the cough phase? Oh wait, this fucking sucks too. Like you never remember or something.
I know. And you know what sucks too? Like when you're sick, you never when you're in the thick of it, you never remember what it feels like to feel well.
Yeah.
You're like,
Right.
I don't remember what it feels like to feel healthy. Like you just completely can't even fathom what it is like to be healthy.
Yeah.
All
you know is it's the greatest thing right now.
Yeah.
It's like it's always been this way and it'll always be this way.
Oh man.
And then your body turns around and does its job, and then you're like, oh, okay, that wasn't,
Yeah.
That was
And then you
But this
forget
cough
all
won't go
about
away.
it.
This fucking cough. Yeah. And what's worse is like if you have kids around you, because it's like they get sick first, you get sick, and as you're coming out of it, somebody comes home with a stuffy nose. You're like, no, fuck that. We're not doing this again.
We're quarantining you in your bedroom.
Yeah, exactly. You put a mask on.
Oh god.
No kisses. I'm not getting sick again. This is the most annoying part when you're about to get sick. Somebody brings home a cold. Yeah.
These stupid human bodies that we have.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to keep from doing that for the episode, but it's not that bad.
Oh man.
So, yeah. How are things out that way?
Good, man. We're hanging in there.
Yeah. No blizzards out there.
No blizzards. You guys have something coming, right? Or
no, this past weekend they had a blizzard up north. We
Okay.
caught the dangly down part. They just sort of dusted us a little bit, but
you got teabagged by the storm.
We got teabagged by the storm. Yeah, left a little residual residue on us, but other than that, yeah. So. The northeast is fucked, but we got teased.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, but yeah, I mean it's cold. But yeah, so how is it out there right now?
No, it's great out here. I mean today, past couple days been mid 70s.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nice.
it's been nice.
You guys were dangerous dudes, huh?
So we've been talking about this for a while, but Dawn and I have decided to move.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't really affect what we're doing, except maybe during the time of the move. We might have to reschedule something, but
it's all good.
We Oh, and we'll have to change our tag about the coast to coast thing.
Oh no.
But yeah, no, we're moving. We're actually going. Believe it or not, we're going to move to Kansas. Kansas City.
Okay. Yeah. Kansas City, Kansas.
Yes, Kansas City, Kansas, not Kansas City, Missouri. So I mean, we've been talking about it for a while, but it kind of just. I don't know. We talked about it a lot more in the past couple of weeks and finally decided. I'm tired of throwing away money in rent. And it's kind of the same way like back when I bought my house in Norfolk.
Yep.
I was like, man, I'm tired of doing this. I don't want to pay somebody else's mortgage. So, I bought the house in Norfolk. And honestly, in hindsight, I should have hung on to that fucking house because I'd be set. But
I mean, you had other things you were trying to do.
100%. I was going to say, I can't say I regret it. It may have been a mistake financially, but I cannot say I regret it because it allowed me to travel for 2 years, and I would not trade that experience for anything. But that said, like, it's kind of that whole thing, like looking 10 years ahead. Like, I don't want to be 10 years down the road and be like, we're still treading water out here.
Sure.
So, I want to own my own freaking house. So that, what we're paying in rent is actually going into a pot that I can retrieve later if I need to. Yep. But the goal is to eventually come back out here. It's not a permanent thing. It's like, it's kind of a 5-year plan. Move out there, rent for a year, save up some money, crawl out of debt, get a down payment set aside. And out there, it's just a lot easier to do that. To get ahead. We'd be saving a hell of a lot in rent.
Easier than Los Angeles, you're saying?
Yes. Believe it or not. So the plan is rent for a year, save up the down payment, buy something still out there, live in it for 3 or 4 years, and then see if we can turn around, sell it, and then use that for a down payment out here.
Sure.
Still probably have to we're going to have to downsize coming back out here, but that's the plan right now. Is to try to pull that off because we do love living here. We've got a lot of friends out here, and so we're making the rounds right now, telling everybody we're leaving. So it's been tough. Like I said, I just had lunch with my friend Greg and broke the news to him.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's where we're at. Like I say, it won't really affect our normal thing.
Sure.
The plan is to move in June 1st to be out there. So around that time period, we might have to shuffle some recording schedules around.
Yeah.
Like that. But so that's we kind of just finally is like, we just got to make a move.
And
that's the thing too. Sorry to interrupt. That's the thing too. Like we both work remotely, so we could be anywhere in the freaking world and do our jobs. So and LA is so different than when I moved out here in 2018. The pandemic screwed up a lot of stuff with the business, and so the kind of stuff I'm doing is not location based anymore, and it just kind of doesn't make financial sense for us to hang out here just for whatever. But the plan is to get back. We want to get back here.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's interesting. Just in a similar vein, like I in the past week or in the past couple of weeks, I was talking to my dad about a similar thing because my lease here is up in July. Yeah. And I don't want to continue to rent here because the price is going to go up and it's already absurd what I pay here. It's nothing like what you probably pay there, but the rent here is absurd for a house that's deteriorating and somebody needs to come in here and fix up some shit. Yeah. So like I'm doing the same thing. I'm like thinking like in July, probably going to, by July have tried to purchase a place. Yeah. Because, also like I want to give my kids a yard because we don't have a yard here. I would like to get them a pet because they've never had a pet and they've always asked for a dog and I've always been renting places, and didn't want to pay the pet fees. So I'm like, you know what? We'll buy a place where we can personalize it. You can have your own, your own rooms. And I mean, they have their own rooms. You can personalize your rooms. Get a yard, get a dog, and just have, that be a thing for a while. And the same thing, like, I'm tired of throwing money down a hole, to nowhere because it's like
exactly you're never going to get that back, which it sucks. But if you're paying it into a mortgage, even if the housing market wasn't great and you broke even if you broke even on it, you're still getting that money back that you put into it, it's still money coming back that then you can put into something else. So. Yeah. It just makes sense. I mean, granted, like I say, we, even on the outskirts of LA, we can't even afford a down payment. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the housing market's insane everywhere, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's, just proportionally so out here. And it's just, we've been mulling it forever, and we're just like, it's just a smart choice. And so, that being said, we were like, we got to go somewhere cheaper. And there's a lot of options. And Hampton Road, moving back to Hampton Roads would be, one of the options. But being that my nephew and nieces are grown now, I got to see them grow up before I left. Her nephews are 9 and 4. So like they're still, at that age that she, she goes out pretty often to see them, despite us being out here. But we're like, well, if we got to be somewhere for a few years saving money, might as well be near her family, her nephews. So
yeah.
That's why we're going to pull the trigger on that.
Stick around long enough until one of them turns into a teenager, and then you get the fuck out of there.
Exactly. Once they turn into an asshole. See ya. But yeah, no, that's our, we've been, it's been a while in the making, but the past couple weeks we've been in serious talks and kind of finally made the call.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense, man.
Yeah. So June 1st is we should be out there and be renting a place. The move's gonna be crazy because me, like every time I moved, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm selling everything I own. So all I have to do is throw some stuff in my car and I move. That's how I came out here. Everything fit in my little VW Golf that I owned back in 2018. But now it's like we have stuff that like. Yeah, we could sell it, but then we have to buy the same stuff out there, and we're just throwing money away. So, like, I'm going to have to do the big truck thing, probably get some, like, professional movers. So that's a whole big thing. I'm like, oh, I've never done that before.
Yeah. I've had that one time when I moved out of Norfolk when Sarah was pregnant the first time, just because, I mean, we didn't have a ton of stuff, but just to limit the amount of effort, we actually hired movers, and like if you can do it yourself, it's great. So you save a lot of money, and you're less concerned about people destroying your shit. But I will say that like not having to do all that shit is also awesome. So So I mean, that makes a lot of sense. So
I know. So cool. I got to figure that all that stuff out.
So we'll have a chaotic 2026 around the middle where we're both in the process of moving and fucking trying to record with blank walls in the background.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, but we'll make it work. We'll move stuff around. Maybe we'll record some stuff ahead of time. Just I don't know. We'll figure it out. But
it's cool.
You mentioned the pet thing. That's the other thing too. Like we can't have any pets here.
Yeah.
We are both dog people. We'd love to have a dog.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is I was always hesitant to get a dog, even if we were allowed it here, because we have a yard. I mean, you've seen our house. We have a front yard and a backyard, but it's all concrete. Like backyard's all concrete, and the front yard's all pavers, like bricks. And it's like there is no grass. Granted, we take the dog for a walk, but I'd like to have grass for the dog. He's not just hanging out on concrete. Yeah. But our landlord doesn't allow it. And God, we took a walk. I think it was a few months ago or end of last year. We walked. We just took a walk in the neighborhood, but we ended up stopping in the blending lab where she's done a lot of pop-up events with her baking. But we're good friends with the owner. And that Sunday we just popped in to say hi to Chris, the owner. But they were having a pet adoption thing going. So they had all the fucking puppies, and we go in there to say hi, Chris, and of course we both get sucked into these. There's some like husky mix puppies. I think they were like husky mixed with lab or something.
Oh wow,
and, dude, the most fucking most adorable fucking puppies, and like we were both like holding them, and just like, oh fuck, and
you'd have to live outside.
And she's like, we gotta get a dog, and I was like, you gotta talk to the landlord. I don't think he's gonna allow it, even though we've been here a number of years now. Like I don't think he's gonna budge on that, even if we paid a pet fee. And we're like, well, okay, because. Like, I was like, I'll text him, and he shut us down. But but we both, we want a dog bad, man. And then, we were just holding those little puppies, and they were just like, oh god, dude, fuck. They get you.
Yeah. Yep. It's all evolutionary.
Imminent danger, sirs.
All right, so Yeah, so with that out of the way, let's get into this week's episode. Season 2, Episode 10, Rock and Rolls, or in German,
Paul, if you will, sir.
Nur die Power zählt.
Which I guess the translation he put in here is only power counts.
Yeah.
But then he put a note in here that the German title is the motto of the rock singer, or, it's the name of her album, I think, too. It's a power thing. So
Yeah.
I guess the specific, translation, direct translation is the word I was trying to say. The direct translation, I think, is only power counts, but the colloquially would be it's a power thing. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
So this episode aired on Sunday, October 27th, 1991, written and directed by a couple of newbies. So it's written by Cheryl J. Anderson. This is her first episode writing. I looked into her IMDb, and I guess she went on to be a producer on Charmed, actually, and a writer on Charmed for a number of episodes, actually. And then this episode is directed by Tucker Gates, and when you look at his IMDb, he's been working for years directing. He's directed all kinds of stuff. He directed some episodes of The Office. He directed Lost, the TV miniseries The Stand. He did an episode of that.
Wow.
The one from 2020.
Right.
Bates Motel. Did you ever watch Bates Motel?
I wanted to. I never got around to seeing that.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them, but that's a good show.
Yeah.
The Orville. That's another one that's kind of a fun show. I don't know if you ever watched that one.
Seth MacFarlane, Star Trek kind of homage thing. Yeah. No, I don't think I ever saw it, actually.
Yeah. I guess he did an episode of The Good Place, too. Man, he did all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, wow. Oh, I love The Good Place. That's such a good show. And
Yeah,
to
it
be
is.
network television, it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, it was a good one.
That was network
right.
television, like, operating on the level of, like, HBO or something. It
Streamers,
was just such an outlier, man. It was such a good show.
I didn't even realize it was network because I watched it on, streaming at some point. I binged it a couple of years ago, so it could have been Peacock for all I know, But
Yeah.
Anyway, at any rate, prolific director.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, here we go. So, with my episode synopsis. In her continuing attempt to find identity beyond her family name, Shelly Lewis embarks on a quest to meet her rock star idol. What lines won't she cross in her efforts to connect with Jezebel? I want to rock! That'll never get old.
I know.
Or it's already gotten old. And people are just like, enough.
It'll never get old for us.
Yeah.
Can't say as much for our audience, but it'll never get old for us.
Yeah, really, isn't that the point?
It's like a well-timed fart joke.
Exactly. So for our opening credits gag, we're at a ticket box office. Jerry is asking to exchange the Yanni tickets he received for the Raffi tickets that he actually wanted.
Yeah, my note here was just further cementing the fact that Jerry is a child.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
Raffi being a major,
Musician for children.
Yeah, musician for children. I was trying to think what's the term, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my thought exactly. It was like further cementing his status as a man boy. Yeah, so then we see Mikey ask for one ticket to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and then he throws on his fuck me eyes and suggests maybe he ought to buy two. So then next we see Kubiak demand 2 tickets to Swan Lake. The merchant is clearly confused as the camera tilts to the side, and you hear like a huh?
Yeah.
And then he clarifies, Coob like poultry. And then he licks his lips real big.
Yes, it does.
Lastly, we see Parker as he's asking if they have any front row center tickets. I didn't quite catch the name of what he was asking for. I don't know if you did. It's something it was something specific, but I didn't catch it.
Shoot, what was it? It was a big band at the time.
Yeah,
a big group at the time.
We'll throw it in here at some point, or apologize for it later.
I can't remember.
Yeah, so he asks if they have front row center tickets, and the ticket seller shakes their head, and then he produces tickets and asks, "Want some?" So we're in the classroom. This is the beginning of a musical montage here. We find Shelly Lewis in class at the front of a row of desks populated by some serious rocker girls. Serious 1991 rocker girls. Yeah. Shelly's also rocking out, listening to a song on her Discman, which I thought was a cool little blast from the past.
Totally.
V.O. Parker explains that Shelly has sold her soul to rock and roll, more specifically to the singer Jezebel. who he describes as one part Madonna, one part Scarlett O'Hara, with just a twist of Lizzie Borden. Okay. And I will take the opportunity here, like I do anytime I mention Lizzie Borden in life, to point out that I am related to Lizzie Borden. My uncle has done all the family research, and that is one of the ones he caught in the web was Lizzie Borden, way back there.
Wow, that's
we
great.
split off a long time ago, but we share DNA. So anyway, so I guess what are we? I guess we're at a music store next. Because Shelly removes the head from a piggy bank. Does it look like a music store to you?
It does. I mean, it could be their parents' video store because they sell music too, obviously.
Right.
But but maybe she's at a different store. I don't know. It is kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's ever clarified, but
Yeah.
she pops out her piggy bank and takes the head off, and then dumps this enormous pile of pennies on
All
the counter.
pennies. All fucking
All
pennies.
pennies. Yep. And she's purchasing a copy, and I wrote here another copy because I thought she was already listening to this song.
Yeah.
She's purchasing a copy of Jezebel's album, It's a Power Thing.
She must have wore it out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you
it's
can
all
wear
scratched.
CDs out.
Yeah, it's all skipping. That's not something you deal with much anymore.
Nope.
So we're in Shelly's room next. Shelly's reading a magazine article about Jezebel, of course.
Yep.
Marty Lewis pops his head in to check in on her, and she grabs a textbook and appears to be studying. And then he's pleased by this, and he leaves. And Shelly tosses the textbook across the room and continues reading the magazine. And like I said, this is all musical montage. There's a lot of cuts here between scenes. But
And you say, I'm sorry, I didn't have this note, but you say reading an article about her. It's essentially just a pinup of her.
Yeah.
not a like nudie pinup, but like a
Right,
It's
yeah.
like a fold out like poster of her posing, Jezebel
Yeah.
posing. There's no text on it. She's just staring.
I guess I
at
should
the
say she's studying. She's studying the magazine. Yeah. Yeah. And it makes sense because in the next scene, she's in the living room and she's showing off her cool new lace gloves to Judy Lewis,
Yep.
who approves of this. And actually, her whole look has changed quite a bit, but she's definitely showing off the gloves here.
Yeah.
So then Shelly leaves, and then Judy looks down, and she's horrified to find that her lace tablecloth has two forearm and hand patterns cut out of it. I like that she put the thing out.
Yeah.
And then I guess immediately was distracted by Shelly because she didn't notice that they were missing before. It's just really funny. She's like, "What?" It's great. Yeah, so we're back outside Shelly's room, and Parker's at the door, and he attempts twice to knock on Shelly's door, but it's covered by this poster of Jezebel. And he hesitates because at first he's trying to knock and he's right on her boobs. and then he changes position and he's right over her face. So then he just turns to the camera with a shrug and lets himself into the room. And this room is filled with candles, and Shelly is worshiping a cardboard cutout of Jezebel. And then Parker turns off the music.
Yeah. I love that it's a CD player that he turns off, but it actually scratches like a record.
Right, exactly. That's probably why her fucking CDs are so messed up. She's got to buy new ones. Because she's playing them on a record player.
These things sound like shit.
Yeah, what is happening? Yeah, so Parker turns off the music, and Shelly rolls up this poster that she has on the wall, and it reveals a safe behind it. And she's ready to extort. From the safe, she produces Parker's naked baby pictures again, Frank Lemmer's SAT scores, and Musso's diary. Curious how she got all those things, especially the diary.
Yeah, I know.
So she requests a donation from Parker in exchange for these items, in order that she may purchase Jezebel tickets. Parker asks, "What's the big deal with this Jezebel?" And Shelly tells him, not for the last time, that it's a power thing, and that Jezebel taught her how to be an individual. And as she says this, she sort of steps back towards the cardboard cutout and throws her arm up in the air in this raised arm gesture that mimics the Jezebel cutout.
Yeah.
And then we crossed fade to Mondo Video, and a line of girls who look exactly like Jezebel are online to buy tickets. Marty Lewis sets up a new display advertising Jezebel-branded manacles for $150, which I looked up, and it's the equivalent of $350 today.
God.
For this fucking manacle. So Mrs. Lewis hands Parker a pair of VIP tickets to the Jezebel concert, and he tucks them away as possible date bait.
Date bait. God. My question here is, So obviously they get perks because they sell concert tickets and music and videos and all that stuff at Mondo Video. So it makes sense that, hey, here, Parker, here's a couple free tickets. But why wouldn't they give them to Shelly? Do they just consider her too young?
I don't know. That's a good
to go
question.
to this concert?
Yeah. It's pretty fucked up if you think about it.
It is kind of fucked up.
They're either paying no attention whatsoever to what she's interested in, which seems impossible since she has that full-size poster on the door, the cardboard cutout, and the altars in her room, and she's, but no, it's a good point. Yeah.
So obviously they're just not paying attention, I guess.
Yeah. So Marty flips a sign panel on the display and indicating that tickets are now on sale, and then he's immediately mobbed. And as he is consumed by the tide of rocker girls, Mrs. Lewis quickly flips the sign around so that it reads "sold out," and the crowd disperses, with one desperate fan continuing to beg Marty for tickets, promising to sell her liver for them. I think he says, you keep that or something like that.
No, you should keep that.
You should keep that.
And he's all disheveled because they were just mobbing him.
Yeah. So now we're over in Santo Domingo. Miss Musso appears on a pair of monitors as she does from time to time. And she's announcing that Frank Limmer is once again unavailable to perform his special obedience helper's duties. This time because he has been called away to ROTC Humvee training. I think it's interesting how they use ROTC on this show as like it's a paramilitary force or something.
Yes.
Like I was in fucking ROTC for two and a half or 3 years. It is military specific, but we never did any fucking Humvee training. Maybe I wasn't in long enough.
Yeah, that's year 4.
Yeah, that's right. So she announces that he's been called away, and the hallway fills with balloons and celebrating students in party hats. Miss Musso then erupts in anger on screen, and it causes one of the monitors to explode. She collects herself and announces that she is considering applications for his replacement. She looks to the side and then reaches off screen and nabs Jerry by the collar, pulling him onto the screen with her. I just made a note here. It might be easier just to describe this whole scene than to try to between us instead of trying to write it up or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a great sequence. I love this sequence. It's pinnacle Parker Lewis type stuff. Yeah. Very visual, and I'll in the YouTube version I'll have this video playing while we're talking about it because it's perfect. Yeah, you were in the hallway. There's actually 2 monitors for the PA announcements or whatever. One in the foreground, one in the background, and Miss Musso's on both. And she, says the first few things. Once they start partying, then she screams.
Yeah, she
on both of them. But the one farther back just explodes.
Right. Yeah.
From her anger. It's just the timing's great.
Yeah.
And then what we do is we cut to a tighter shot of that main one that didn't explode, and we see Jerry down in the hallway next to a doorway.
Yeah, below the screen.
Again, in the background, down below, in the hallway, standing next to a door. She reaches, and our TV is really foreground, and she reaches off the TV screen, her hand goes out off the TV, and you see an arm come out of that classroom with her. It's her arm coming out of the classroom, grabbing Jerry, and as soon as that hand grabs Jerry and pulls him into the classroom, he appears on that TV with her.
Right, yeah.
It's just, again, you have to kind of see it to really get the full effect of it, but it's a great fucking gag, a great sequence.
Yeah, it's really funny, yes. And she pulls him in there, and it's funny because she decides he's too small, so she just dismisses him. Yes. And she reaches off. At this point, we're no longer seeing, we're just seeing the screen. We're just seeing her on screen, but she reaches out and pulls in a guy who's in full Marine Corps uniform. She decides that he's too lenient. So then she dismisses him, and then she reaches over and grabs Kubiak and pulls him into the shot. And she says, "Just right." And then she goes to pin a badge on him, and Kubiak bites the top of the badge off.
Yes.
Like it's a cookie or something.
Yeah, it's the old school silver sheriff badge.
Yeah.
And she goes to pin on him, but he just bites right into it. I'm like, it must have been a cookie that they painted or something like that.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. So now we're back out in the hallway, and "It's a Power Thing" blasts from a boombox while these early 90s rocker girls rock out to it.
It's a power thing. Free your mind. Such a golden power.
Look at them, Park. Throwing their lives away on bogus Abdul dance mixes when real rock and roll is within reach.
Mikey is dragging the music as bogus rock and roll, and he says it's a shame because real rock and roll is within reach, and I assume he's referring to himself there.
Of course.
Fucking guy. So then
Listen to
Parker-
me and worship me, girls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so then Parker very unwisely reveals his 2 Jezebel tickets to Mikey, which immediately alerts all these girls, and they swarm. Yes. And I thought it was kind of funny here because, like, behind them on the wall, you can see the poster with the old "This is your brain on drugs" egg in a frying pan thing. Very old school. So they swarm Mikey and Parker, right?
Yeah.
And then Shelly comes into the scene and worms her way into this scrum. And when she comes out on the other side, she's got the tickets in hand.
Complete with, as she's worming her way through there, it's complete with Flintstone sound effects, too.
Yeah.
That, like the Flintstone feet sound effect or whatever it is. Like,
Yeah. Like that.
yeah.
The fucking twinkle toes thing.
Yeah.
Fred Flintstone bowling.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Fred Flintstone bowling sound effect.
Yeah. Yeah, so then Jerry arrives with some signaling flashlights, and he attempts to direct the girls away from the buds, but it has no effect whatsoever.
Yeah, and I love what he said because he's like, move along,
Yeah.
no one to date here, move along. No one to
Yeah.
date here.
You're in the wrong place here, Jerry.
Oh,
Wrong
God.
context for that. So then this is like my favorite scene of the episode. The hallway begins to crackle with lightning. Everyone turns and they see Larry Kubiak arise from the floor Terminator style. Luckily, he's not nude.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, he's got the T2 outfit on, the glass. I guess he's wearing the glasses, but he's got the jacket. I know for sure.
Yeah, I think
And
he's wearing the glasses too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he stands up. This dog pile breaks up, and Miss Musso arrives and tells Kubiak to do that Arnold thing again. And then he turns to the camera and he says,
Hasta la vista, babies.
And I don't know if you noticed, but like the music playing here is that Claire theme again, but just it's a different rendition of the Claire theme.
Yeah.
So it's like they're just using it a lot now.
Yeah.
But different like renditions of that. This one's
Yeah.
definitely like more electric sounding than the
Yeah.
the Claire one was very like acoustic
right.
instruments and stuff, but this one's definitely got like an electric edge to it.
Who are we to play God with the kid's life?
Yeah, so Shelly whistles to Parker and reveals that she now possesses his tickets. She is hoisted up by the rocker girls and carried away a hero. In a voiceover, Parker issues an all-points bulletin to be on the lookout for Shelly Lewis. So then we cut to commercial at that point. When we come back, Mikey and Jerry have Shelly suspended in the air upside down, attempting to dump the tickets out of her pocket. They succeed, and Parker scoops up the tickets, and Shelly tells him that someday you'll pay. But then they're all distracted by the sound of a metal detector. We look again with the metal detector.
I know. I was thinking, Pankow introduced that back in the day.
Yeah. They all turn to look, and we see Kubiak is monitoring these students entering the school. And he stops one of them, his buddy, actually, Abe's friend.
Yeah.
Because he sets off the detector. And it turns out this guy was hiding Twinkies in one of his textbooks. So Kubiak confiscates them. He takes a sniff out of each one, and then he tosses them onto a very large pile of junk food that he's collected.
So obviously the joke here is that it's not a metal detector. Mm-hmm. It's a junk food detector.
Yeah, exactly.
So because Twinkies set it off. And
Yeah.
it's a great gag. And also my note here is there's an interesting transition here because, he sniffs a Twinkie, he throws it, it lands on a pile, and you see it's a ton of junk food, that he's confiscating. But then he takes another sniff of the second Twinkie and he tosses it. This time we see it actually land on like a carpeted floor. And as we tilt up, we realize we are now in Parker's bedroom.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I missed that transition.
Yeah, it's a cool little transition.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you said, we're in Parker's bedroom next. Shelly dons pantyhose over her head, scares herself in the mirror, actually.
Yes.
And then proceeds to flip Parker's room upside down in search of these tickets. Unsuccessful, she flops onto his bed, which I noted here is no longer adorned with the cool dude shark bedspread. Must be in the wash.
Well, my note right after this is it actually is there. It's hard to see, but it is.
Oh,
It
okay.
is, but because it's no longer like the pillowcase. That's the main focus. Like in the foreground is polka dot. But the actual bedspread, like I paused it. Like the bedspread is still there. It still is the cool. We haven't lost it yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like, but I guess it no longer has. He has the. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if the pillowcases ever had the shark on it. I think they did, but now
can't
it's just
recall.
polka dot. Yeah.
Yeah. So she flops down and she hits her head on the pillow, and we hear a cash register sound, and she pokes the pillow and hears it again. So then she reaches into a hole in the end of the pillow, which I don't want to know why there's a hole in the end of the pillow. That's the first thing I thought. I was like,
I know.
good Lord, man.
He is a teenager.
Yeah, for God's sake, Parker. Use a sock. Jesus. All right, anyway, so. Cut that out. Cut that out. Just kidding. Anyway, so she reaches into the hole at the end of the pillow. It seems dangerous, and pulls out a she pulls out a fat billfold full of cash money, baby.
Yep.
And again, she says, "It's a power thing."
And my note here too for this scene is she's no longer in Jezebel garb, the black Jezebel garb.
Yeah.
She's back in Shelly Belly garb. You know.
Yeah, Shelly Belly garb. Yeah, you're right. I thought that was interesting too. I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. So for some reason she's not all jazzed out.
Yeah. Yeah, so we cut to the Atlas Diner. Marty and Judy are sitting on the same side of a booth, which is adorable. Yeah. They place their order with Nick. He intuits that there must be trouble at home, and they tell him it's Shelly, and he goes on this meandering attempt to find a simile about what a growing girl is like, before concluding that there is no comparison. The Lewises tell him, They're both former rock and rollers, man. They listened to the Stones before they were all 40, which is amusing now, 35 years later.
Yes.
That those guys are still playing and they're all in their 70s.
I know. And we were joking them for being old then.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember if we mentioned it on here before, but Keith Richard has outlived Tom Petty, the previously referred to Tom Petty.
Yes.
It's wild, man.
It is
But,
wild.
Yeah, so
He's
they said
pickled
they
himself.
Yeah. Yeah, so they say, we both went to Woodstock for the music. Judy says they were just different people back then. Actually, this might be my favorite joke in the whole episode.
Yes.
Judy says they were different people back then and hands Nick a photo of the two of them. And when he looks at it, he sees it's two young black people.
Yes. It's crazy.
It's such a dumb visual gag.
I
but
know. We were
I laughed
different
out
people.
loud.
Oh, God.
Young black couple. Okay. So across the diner, a table of students are served their meals, and then Kubiak approaches the table, and we get the Terminator-style readout interface, the red and the white readout at the bottom or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like black and red or whatever. There's some funny little gags in there. Like one of the readouts, it says fries, French.
Yes.
It's pretty amusing.
And it gives a temperature like 165 degrees.
Yeah.
Salt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Salt, yes. Yeah. So he approaches the table and he announces, "I need your fries and your ketchup." That's a great read, too. And then they proceed to hand over everything.
Burger. They hand everything. Like
Yeah.
sodas, they hand him everything.
Yeah, because wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He's been making fucking machine sounds the whole time.
Yes.
Every time he moves, it's
Oh,
like...
it's great.
yeah, you hear like mechanical sound effects. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But even fucking Arnold didn't do that shit. So Shelly approaches a table of rocker girls who tell her they hear she's ticket free now. They ask if she's just lost her cool, and she tells them quite the contrary, before lifting her fist to the heavens to reveal a Jezebel manacle. And then this made me laugh. One of the girls asks if she can try it on. Shelly's like, no.
Yeah.
It's just funny. She's all like, can I try it on? So they ask her where she got the money, at which point Parker arrives with his wallet, devoid of cash but flush with feathers.
Yes.
She tells him he gave her no choice but to take the money, and now she's going to take the tickets, and no one can stop her. And then she turns and immediately runs into her parents, who have other ideas. We cut back to Shelly. We cut back to Shelly's room at this point. She's seated on her bed while her parents attempt to sync up on a disciplinary strategy with her. Marty comes in hot while Judy is more understanding. Realizing this divergence, Marty softens his tone while Judy becomes the bad cop. So again, they stop, and then they huddle up outside the bedroom to try to get on the same page. They discuss these various tactics that they've gleaned from different talk shows. I think they name check Sally, Jesse, Raphael, Donahue. Yeah, an episode of 2020, I think, or something like that.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know if they still do that, but I remember that being a thing in the early 90s. Talk shows about parenting.
Oh, yeah, totally. Oh, 100%.
Back inside, Shelly asks the cardboard Jezebel why parents are so clueless. Then back out in the hall, Marty and Judy are consulting a book entitled Parenting. Your guess is as good as mine.
This is a great
This
title.
is not a real book. I looked it up. I was curious because it looks good.
It's a great title.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. So Parker steps in and offers to talk to Shelly, and his parents enthusiastically accept this offer. Parker enters the bedroom and finds it empty, and as he looks out Shelly's open window, we cut to commercial. So we cut back to the Atlas Diner.
And I just had a note here, like, just from, like, all these establishing shots we have of the Atlas Diner now over the past few episodes or this season. I've noticed there's this girl with a red Jeep that is always there.
She's trying to get Nick's attention.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, one day he'll notice me in my red Jeep. That's funny. I'll have to keep an eye out for that now.
Yeah, it's a red Jeep, and then there's always a girl, like, near it or something, hanging out. Like,
funny.
she's either sitting in it or she's, like leaning against it, or sometimes she's walking out of it into the diner. But it's like, I feel like this red Jeep keeps popping up.
That's funny. So, seated at a booth, Mikey recaps the events of the last few scenes for us. Shelly's gone, leaving behind no trace. He tells Parker she's growing up. And as Jerry dabs Parker's brow, they have only an hour to find her before the Lewises realize she's gone, Parker says. And he says she's out there somewhere right now, having the time of her life. And then we cut to the exterior of a hotel where Shelly is not having the time of her life. She's seated on the concrete steps outside. She tells herself she has the right to take control because, you guessed it, it's a power thing. She marches up to the hotel entrance where she is stopped by one of the doormen, who is gigantic.
Yeah.
Do you want to name check the doorman here?
Yeah, I was going to do it after the next paragraph. But yeah, the doorman is played by John T. Kern. And I noticed one of the credits you had here for him was he played the bartender in Assault of the Killer Bimbos in 1988. And I'm ashamed to say, I have not seen this one.
That's the only reason I put it in there.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I looked at his credit list, and he's got a few credits or whatever, but I was like, I'm going to put this one in and see
That's
if
the one to put.
by chance Chip's seen it.
I have not, actually. I have not
Attack of
actually
the
seen
Killer
that
Bimbos.
one. It's going on the list.
That's going to have to be, we'll have to do that one for a bonus episode or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be cool. Yeah, so anyway, she demands to be let in, and he tells her that while she may think that getting inside and meeting Jezebel will make life perfect, this is untrue. Life isn't perfect. And he then offers her some gummy worms from a little tin.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. He's got them in a tin. Like,
Yeah. It reminded me of when I was a kid, my great aunt and uncle had like a little tin of toys at their house. It was the only toys they had there. And it was all basically just like, it was like Cracker Jack toys that they had collected, for us silly little kids to play with while we were visiting. Except that one thing they had in there that I never quite understood was they had a brace that you get when you break your finger. Like one of those little movable braces or whatever. Yeah. I don't know why that was in there, and I don't know when they got it or why it stayed in there in the toy tin, but
it's strange.
yeah, I always think about that when I see little tins like that. I'm like, hey, it looks like the toy tin with the fucking finger brace. Anyway, moving on.
I mean, maybe they're like, the kids will like that.
Yeah, I'm sure that one of us probably thought it was cool when we were like 4.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, might as well leave it in there. Damn if we didn't play with it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we're back in Shelly's room now. The Lewises enter with their parenting handbook in hand. They see the open window and discuss how to handle the situation, and then they determine it would be best for Parker to do so, since if anybody knows where she is, it's Parker. And we cut back to the Atlas Diner, where Parker loudly laments that he has no idea where she is. Then we see Miss Musso and Kubiak at the bar of the diner. And I just put a note in here that I love the continued use of that blue Terminator light on
Yep.
Kubiak.
It's great.
And the sound effects, the mechanical sound effects. But yeah, every scene he's in, there's that blue metallic light on his face. You know, it's great. So Miss Musso admonishes Kubiak for becoming distracted anytime someone shakes a cupcake at him. This is no way to be an effective disciplinarian. And I put a little note in here that this is the first episode in a while where Miss Musso isn't shaking her cupcakes at someone. Hey-oh!
I laughed out loud when I read that note originally. I was like, you're right.
That's the first thing I thought of. Like, come on, Grace.
Shaking your cupcakes.
You're shaking your cupcakes. And we're here for it. We're here for it.
Oh, God, yep.
No shade. So as Parker paces around, Nick starts to ask him if he remembers Little League and how when it came time for the big game, Parker came down with a 103-degree temperature. Despite that, Parker snuck out to play the game. And Parker tells him he remembers, and he was so weak he almost dropped the bat and killed Howie Black. He says it was a mistake to go to the game, and Nick tells him it was a mistake he had to make, though. And now it is Shelly's turn to make the mistake. Parker picks up what Nick is putting down, but then he asks him how he knew about Little League. And Nick smiles and says, everyone knows about Little League.
My note here was, Nick is either magical or a fucking stalker.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's magic.
Yeah.
I just love how he read that line, too. It's so, it's so innocent. It's like, everybody knows about Little League. It's great. All right, so we're back at the hotel. Shelly emerges from the bushes dressed as a bellhop. She looks up to see the doorman escorting two other fake bellhops outside in headlocks. So she dumps the bellhop outfit in the trash and sits back on the steps. And then suddenly a ball bounces over to her, followed closely by a little girl. Shelly asks if the ball is hers and asks her name. The little girl tells her she can't tell her name because she's a stranger. The girl's mom then arrives carrying at least 5 bags adorned in a ball cap and tracksuit. I think we all know who this is. Anyway,
Yes.
She thanks Shelly for stopping the little girl, Emily, and after some back and forth, asks Shelly to help them inside. Shelly agrees, and the three of them go inside. The doorman gives Shelly a smirking smile as he opens the door for them, and she winks back at him. She's in! They ride the elevator to the 17th and top floor of the hotel, and I made a note that this hotel does not have a 13th, or does have a 13th floor.
Yeah.
Which I only thought about because a couple of weeks ago I went to a place in Richmond that had 14 floors and did not have a 13th floor. And I was like, humans are so weird. They're so weird. A grown person decided not to put the number 13 for fucking superstitious reasons on this building. That's fucking crazy.
It is
man.
crazy, right? I know. I've always, that whole thing has always bugged me out, man. I was just like, that is so insane.
Weird. Yeah, mature humans chose not to do that. It's so fucking weird. Anyway, so they exit the elevator and open the door to room 1703, and as that door opens, they are engulfed in the light of rock stardom from inside. Inside this hotel room, it is a buzz with activity. There are people everywhere, including a film crew helmed by Robert Zemeckis, and he's wearing a Back to the Future 3 baseball cap, which I thought was fucking awesome. I was like, man, I want that.
Yeah, it's great.
Because I think this is only like this is a year after Back to the Future 3 came out.
I think it's like a year or two. Yeah. Only 1 or 2 years. It's pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah. Still, I would still put that up there as my favorite trilogy. But anyway,
It's a great trilogy.
I love that fucking movie series.
God.
So
So this is, you say Robert. It is literally Robert Zemeckis playing.
Yeah.
Playing a unnamed director, really.
Right.
Because they're documenting her life.
Yeah.
But so obviously of Back to the Future fame. But I did find an interesting little note. He was actually married to Mary Ellen Trainor at this time.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Who plays Parker's mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That was his in.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, yes, I can get on the show.
It's not the the successful film directing career.
yeah, exactly.
So a man approaches and tells them that it's 2 hours till showtime. The room begins to spin around Shelly as as realization washes over her, and she says, "Oh my God, you're Jezebel."
And Jezebel is played by Karen Feynman. Her credits include she was in Renegade, which is
I love that show. Renegade.
early 90s show. She was in 2 episodes of that. She played Judy.
Yeah.
She was in Seinfeld, which I think we should probably put on our bingo card because there is a lot of crossover with one-off actors who were on Seinfeld as well. So she played Gwen in an episode of Seinfeld. And then she was in Early Edition. What was Early Edition?
Did you ever see that?
No,
okay. That was a show that came out in like 1999, I think, maybe. It was on for 3 or 4 seasons, but it was about a guy who got the next day's paper a day early.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah. So he knew the future, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so she played Rabbi Ellen in an episode of Early Edition. I do vaguely remember that show now. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that starred Kyle Chandler.
Okay.
Let me look it up real quick. I can't fucking remember his name. Yeah, it starred Kyle Chandler. But it was 1996 through 2000, I guess. So
okay. Wow.
That is a show that I always wanted to watch, and I have never seen an episode of, you know.
I don't think I have either, but I know of it, you know?
Yeah. It was on for 4 years, so obviously it was okay.
Good run,
but
yeah.
Yeah, so Robert Zemeckis then turns her towards the camera and asks her for another take, more animated. Jezebel sits down for makeup as Shelly introduces herself. The man from before is identified as Jezebel's lawyer. He offers Shelly an autographed headshot and asks if she needs a driver to take her home, but she just ignores him and starts to fangirl out on Jezebel.
If you believe in your own dreams, you'll have the strength to see them through. All those fools that once said no will at last attend to you.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it.
Like it? I live it. You're the only person in the world who understands me.
I appreciate the compliment, Shelly, but I don't even know you.
Well, you don't know me, but you know me. Like in your song, Rising Angel. It's all about breaking through, being your own person.
Well, actually, it was about watching the sun come up over London.
It was Denver.
But I belong in there somewhere. I can feel it. That's why I buy your albums. Why I watch your videos. That's why I bought this.
Out. The whole second team. You too, Spielberg.
To Robert Zemeckis.
Great.
And he grabs his cameraman and they leave.
Yeah.
So Jezebel asks Shelly where she got the money for the manacle. Shelly tells her she took control, and Jezebel asks her, of what? Shelly then admits, of my brother's cash. There's a funny exchange in here, too, where she asks Shelly how old she is, and Shelly says she's 18. And Jezebel's like, so you're 14.
Yeah.
She's like, 14 and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
It's funny. So anyway, after this exchange about the manacle, Jezebel tells her lawyer to take the manacle off the market and schedule a press conference so they can apologize to the parents. And he begins to strategize a way to market this apology and suggests cutting CD prices by 50%, which she opposes.
Yeah. It's like, no, dude, fuck that. But I like it because the lawyer, he's like, he's kind of getting into the idea, and he's like, I like it. It's a great follow-up to losing the long box. We can promote artistic responsibility, positive role models. But like, I just like the reference to the long box because that was such a thing briefly. And again, it's kind of lost to the ages, right? Most people don't even remember the long box. But when CDs were first came out, they were like in these super long, I mean, CDs are only a square, but they were sold in these super long boxes, just a lot of excess cardboard. So there was a backlash at some point, and a lot of bands got behind it too, just being that it was just not eco-friendly. And so it was a whole big controversy for about a year or something, and then they finally, you know, the whole industry moved away from the long box. I just thought it was cool that he referenced that.
Let's put away the paper long box and just put everything in plastic.
Yeah, I know.
60 layers of fucking plastic that's impossible to get off.
I know. I mean, looking back now, it's like, honestly, cardboard's probably more sustainable. Like the plastic, but whatever.
Yeah. You were trying to peel the fucking label off the top of those. You can never get that shit in one run.
No,
you know?
It's so fucking... Well, and it used to be that, like, they were wrapped in cellophane, but they also, they had that sticker that like went over the top of it. But then at some point they started doing sticker at the top and the side and the bottom. It's like, why? Like you only need to seal it on one side, guys. Like why all these fucking stickers that I got to peel off? That they break and then oh man.
Yeah, and you could tell there were like two types of people in the world when you looked at their CD collections. There were those who took all that shit off, and there were those who just cut it with a knife and they just left it on. That was my mom. That was what my mom would do. I would go over there and her CDs would all have the fucking label split on the top, and I'm just
bugs the shit out of me. It bugs the shit out of me. I'm the other type. I'm collecting physical media again, and CDs not so much, but like with this, but like with DVDs that I'm getting from the thrift store. I mean, honestly, sometimes I'm getting DVDs and Blu-rays that are never even been opened in the thrift store. But a lot of them are open and had been watched once or twice. But a lot of people just had cut it, or just broke it open. Like they just ripped it open. And it's just so many of these that I get from the thrift store that just have these like tatters of those stickers. And I'm just like, oh God, now I have to take that. I'm like, I gotta take this off. I can't have that off of there. I can't have that on my shelf. God damn it.
I need a clean copy of Castaway, damn it.
Gotta do Zemeckis proud.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're back at the diner. Jerry returns from the arena in a Jezebel t-shirt, but without Shelly. But he does have twirly lights for everyone.
Twirly lights.
I don't know.
Was that a thing? Like I don't know. They were the old school Halloween glow sticks, right? That you break, but they were multicolored. But he had them all like dangling on this weird
twirly.
I mean, maybe that was a thing, but I was like, what the fuck is that, Jerry?
It didn't mean anything to me when he said that. They just looked like glow sticks. So
whirly lights.
Yeah. He asks Mikey and Parker if they had any luck, and they're both dressed as bellhops, so I assume at that point they must be the ones who were thrown out earlier.
Which is a great, it actually, that made me laugh too once I saw that, because when you see the doorman throwing the bellhops out, their faces are obscured, so you just think they're some random people.
Yeah.
So this little button on that joke is just, it was fucking great.
Yeah, and Parker insists that if they couldn't get in, there's no way Shelly could have. So we're back in the hotel room where Shelly is.
Yeah.
Shelly's helping Jezebel get ready for the show and complaining about her parents. Jezebel tells her that being a parent is all on-the-job training. Shelly is amazed by Jezebel's whole look and says, "That's the real you." And Jezebel tells her that this is all just a game we've all agreed to play. Shelly's desperate to hear that these lyrics are real, with feelings that are real. Then Jezebel produces a book of great American poets. I just love that she's got a book. This is all the great ones. Here's all the good poetry. It's such a great prop.
Oh, it is. Oh God,
I love that. Anyway, she claims that this is what taught her to bring out the feelings, the great American poets. There's a lot of poets in other countries, too.
They ain't American.
Yeah, fuck them. So Jezebel tells her that she's just messing around, still learning, and Shelly is taken aback by this. She feels scammed by the albums, by the lyrics. It all feels disingenuous to her. Jezebel tells her she's just a singer, not a shrink or a babysitter. She tells Shelly not to turn responsibility for her happiness over to Jezebel, which I think is a good lesson.
Yeah.
Emily then runs into the room, and Mr. Lawyer says it's time to go. Jezebel asks Shelly where her seats are, and Shelly admits that she doesn't have any. Jezebel offers her front row center, and they exit the room. Suddenly, Jezebel is on stage. It's a cool transition. They walk out the front door, and she's on stage all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So she's introducing her last song and dedicating it to her special new friend. I just put a note here. No name check for Shelly.
Yeah, I know. I know, right?
She then counts off, and again, I put in here, even though the band is already playing.
Yeah.
And starts into "It's a Power Thing" again, and then I put, although the vocals start before the actress starts singing. So
yeah,
it's kind of a messy scene.
That's exactly my note. I was like, yeah, the whole sequence is a little clumsy.
Yeah. I loved when she started counting because she's barely on beat with what they're already playing. So it's like the band's just like, fuck this lady. We're just gonna play the song. Anyway, so we see Shelly seated watching this performance, and we pull out to see that she's on the couch between Marty and Judy watching it on TV.
it's also like, wait a minute, she gave her fucking front row seat tickets.
I know.
So I guess the whole thing is Shelly decided I'm going to be a good girl and stay grounded and be at home.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know, maybe she scalped him.
Yeah, it's like I don't know any fucking teenager that would do that.
No.
But
like,
anyway,
I'm gonna ask forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. So then Parker comes in, still in the bellhop outfit. He says, "I thought she was," and Shelly cuts him off and says, "Grounded? Thanks for asking." I love this sequence. This is so funny.
Yeah.
She then winks at Parker with a little ding. Then Marty turns. They're all seated on the couch, and Marty turns and tells him that she doesn't have to spend the whole month locked in her room. And then he winks at Parker with a little ding. And then Judy turns and says, "It's good to have you guys home safe." And then she winks at Parker with a little ding. It's so dumb. It made me laugh so hard. Oh, man. Like, I knew she was about to wink with a little ding. So when she did, it was like, I don't know. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for that kind of shit because it makes me laugh. It tickles me to think of somebody thinking of that,
Yeah.
Like somebody just had the thought, oh, they should all wink, and there'd be like a little ding when they do it. It'll be hilarious. Anyway, so
this has been such a fun show to work on, man.
Yeah,
just from a creative standpoint,
Yeah.
whether it be like writing on the show or directing the show or acting on the show or just even being just on the freaking crew, it would have been it would have been a blast to be on this show.
So that's a melancholy thought. So we're back to Santo Domingo. We can't be on the show. It's 35 years in the past. So anyway, we're back to Santo Domingo here, and Terminator Kubiak is downing a cinnamon roll, surrounded by rocker girls. Miss Musa tells him he has to choose between his new roll and the cinnamon roll. He considers the options and then returns the badge. He stands up and he has a box from Winchell's Donut House.
Yes.
Which I thought was pretty cool. He puts on his sunglasses and declares, "I won't be back." He then lumbers down the hallway before being engulfed in lightning and presumably returning to the future from whence he came. Then we see Shelly at her locker. The rocker girls approach Shelly and tell her they don't believe her story about meeting Jezebel. What a bunch of jerks. We don't believe you. Okay.
You're full of shit.
Yeah. Shelly tells them to believe whatever they want. She knows the difference between illusion and reality. You batty bitches. The camera whips to the end of the hallway as we see Jezebel and her entourage. She approaches Shelly and thanks her for their talk, saying she learned a lot. She wishes she could stay, but Mary Hart gets cranky if you are late. Then she hands Shelly the book of Great American Poets.
Yeah, like my thing is like, what did Jezebel learn?
That's
from this interaction?
I thought
it's like I learned a lot. Did you? Like what?
Yeah.
What?
My fans are nuts. That's what I learned.
Yeah. My takeaway is I need better security.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't let my child run free. Oh, man. So, anyway, V.O. Parker admits that he feared Shelly would fall into the black hole of rock and roll. I'd like to point out here that Parker has a very dim view of rock music. He is always worried about somebody selling their soul to rock and roll or falling in the black hole of rock and roll or throwing away their life to be a rock star.
Well, in his defense, Mikey does always claim that he sold his soul for rock and roll.
Yeah.
So,
and he is always throwing his life away for rock and roll. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Basically, Parker's a trauma victim at this point.
Yeah. So many episodes.
He's going to need some therapy. Oh, man. So, anyway, in fact, Shelly's time as a Jezebel was the best education she could have received.
Mental note: start giving little sister benefit of the doubt. She just might be on the path to achieving coolness.
And then for our exit gag, we don't return to the original motif, actually. Instead, we see Marty and Judy carrying a sleeping Shelly to bed. They remove her manacle, and then they tuck her in. And that's the end of the episode.
Manacle.
Take her manacle off, which I guess she didn't return. She didn't
I guess not.
return to give Parker his money back.
I know.
She's like, I earned this. I stuck my hand in that hole in your pillow. Blindly.
Oh, God.
There's no telling what's going on there.
No.
Anyway.
Good Lord.
have you got to say for yourselves?
Oh man! So how did you feel about Rock and Rolls?
I liked it. It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Typical Parker Lewis fare. And despite not having Spicer at the helm, it felt very Spicer-esque.
Yeah. That's pretty good for a first-time director on this show, at least.
100%. Yeah, because it is a visual style you got to get a wrangle on, a hold of, and I thought it was handled really well from a directorial standpoint.
Just immediately hit the ground running with that,
Yeah, no, it was great. So I enjoyed it. I don't really have any issues with it. I mean, at the end, it kind of, like with any time you got only 22 minutes to to tell your story, you got to cut some corners and stuff, especially at the end to wrap things up. And so it could have been a little stronger ending, maybe, but I mean, it was fun. Like I say, I'm like, when she was like, I learned a lot. I'm like, well, what? There was like a one-way street there. I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah. Really, that was the whole the whole conversation between her and Shelly was, like you said, it was very one-sided or one-directional, which is fine. I mean, it was, it's
but
interesting.
I'm saying, like, I'm not sure, like, when she said that she learned, I'm like, what are you talking about? But
maybe she was just being charitable.
It could be. That's probably what it was. But yeah, the whole idea of separating the creator from, not idolizing somebody.
Right.
All that stuff, I think landed well.
Yeah, and it seems like that's generally the case with most Shelly stories. Is they're always about Shelly trying to define herself or figure out who she is, and in contrast to her brother who's popular at the school, and she's always trying to put on these different jackets, and she always ends up in her typical Shelly Belly outfit at the end and feeling comfortable in her skin, which is good, I didn't really feel like this one was especially, she didn't feel like she was in any danger really in this one,
No.
I mean, frankly, she's never really seemed like she was in much danger with any of those other situations either, but this one's just fandom, but I thought it was a pretty well done episode, and for a first time on this show, first time writer, first time director, I thought they really wrangled the feel of the show quite well. So it was an enjoyable one.
Yeah, man.
Plus, they did that little triple wink thing at the end, which was fucking hilarious. So. It's such a great gag.
On the next Synchronize Swatches.
Next time, we're talking about Season 2, Episode 11, Love Handles.
Oh, boy. That title sucks, man.
Love Handles. Parker learns the lesson that love really isn't blind. A girl he's connected with through the Santo Domingo online community seems to be the yin to his yang. When he asks the girl to the upcoming Truth or Dare dance, he finally meets his dream girl. But the dream turns into a nightmare for his reputation. The girl, Harriet Guzman, I'm not sure why they put that in, is a plus-sized girl who otherwise wouldn't stand a chance with someone like him.
I don't like that.
Will he take Harriet to the dance or be uncool and drop her to take Melinda, this episode's hottie?
I love that that's included at the end, like, drop her to take Melinda, this episode's hottie. Just so you know. She's the hot one for this one.
This is a lot to unpack here.
Yeah. This feels like the description of this plot feels very 1987.
Yes.
This is going to be this one, I presume that he's probably going to do the right thing, but
I imagine
boy,
so. But
howdy.
But it's it's going to be an interesting one to dissect here because it's
like I said, that title with that write-up, it's like,
Love Handles,
Handles, come on,
plus-sized girl, yeah. Oh boy, yeah, this will be interesting.
I don't like that. Yeah. I'm sure they'll handle it with all the grace of a 1991 TV show.
Well, yeah. Yeah, like I say, I imagine they're going to handle it better than anything of their time period, but being that we're still talking 1993, I'm sure there's going to be some...
Feels like the plot of like and I'm sure it is the plot of like a Saved by the Bell episode, ends with...
Totally.
Ends with Zach being like super patronizing or something, and being like,
"Whoa, you're actually beautiful on the inside."
Some bullshit like that. I'm so
God, Saved by the
shallow.
Bell was fucking horrible, dude. God.
Yeah.
I mean,
watched
even
a lot
at
of
the
it, though.
time.
No, it was terrible, but man, I watched a lot of that fucking show. In the
Oh, I did
afternoon.
too. No, I did
Yeah.
too. I mean, my sister watched it all the time, so I always caught it. And, you know, I kind of, there was an ebb and flow where, like, I could actually be into it. Like, I could watch it and, you know, enjoy it. And then there's other times I'm like, God, I fucking hate this show, but it was
Yeah.
on, you know? Like, but
Yeah.
it was definitely an ebb and flow through that time period for me.
Yeah.
So I've definitely seen probably every fucking episode. And
Yeah.
it's, you know, those episodes are ingrained in my fucking brain somewhere in the back, in the dark corners of my mind somewhere. But
Yep.
oh
God, I'm sure that episode exists.
I'm sure it does.
You've been listening to Synchronize Swatches, your twice monthly dose of coolness.
But wait, if listening is not enough for you and you'd like to see our ugly mugs, that is not a problem.
Head on over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel at Synchronize Swatches. There you will find all of our mainline episodes and our bonus content. Also, you can now stream full episodes of Parker Lewis Can't Lose on Plex TV. Hooray! Finally.
Finally.
Legally.
Yeah. Until they decide to drop it.
I know, man. Come on.
Things move around way too much with fucking subscription
Yeah.
services, man.
Hopefully we get at least a year out of it.
Yeah, I know. We're also on social media. Search for our handle at SwatchesPod on Instagram and TikTok and hit that follow button. We welcome your comments, questions, and critiques, all forms of correspondence, really, over at our email address, swatchespod@gmail.com.
While you're at it, why not cruise over to your favorite podcast app of choice and leave us a 5-star rating and positive review. It really makes a difference in getting the word out about what we're doing here.
Our theme music was written and produced by My Sinister Hand.
The show was recorded on the west and east coasts of the United States, for now. It is written by the hosts, with production by Chip Johnson. Chris Gregory manages our social media empire. Special thanks to Paul Coates for all of his German title insights, and Allison Doster for our new custom logo design. You can see more of her work over at Instagram, where she uses the handle Bunny Soul Art. That's BUNISOULART.
Thanks again for joining us. Until next time, I'm Chip Johnson.
And I'm Chris Gregory.
Reminding you that apathy is the Orwellian prologue. Get out there. Do some good.
Do it.
My friend Jerry said you guys were going to do something really neat today.
You're shaking your cupcakes.